Hey y'all, welcome to Not Sure What's Cooking. Well, today we're going to be making spaghetti pizza. And if you've never had spaghetti pizza before, you're in for a real treat. So first of all, you're going to need 3 different kinds of cheese, 8-ounce packages of shredded cheese. I've got pepper jack, mozzarella, and Colby jack, and that's what I had on hand, but you can use any kind of cheese you want. Then you're going to need a pizza crust, and I like the ones that has the little lips right here because it holds in all the stuff that you're going to be doing to this pizza crust. So, but if you can't find it, that's fine. You know, any regular pizza crust will be fine. Then of course you'll need a pizza pan. Okay, and then you'll need 1 package of pepperoni, 1 package of Italian hot sausage. And y'all are probably going, wow, y'all really use a lot of Italian hot sausage. But we do because it is so good. It's got such a great taste. So we use it in just about everything. Then you'll need 1 jar of marinara sauce or spaghetti sauce, either one. I like the marinara because it just has a little bit different taste and it's just really good. Then you'll need 1 small can of the green chilies diced, 1 small can of the black olives sliced, or you could slice your own olives, either way, a quarter of a jar of roasted red peppers, then Parmesan cheese and parsley. Now the Parmesan cheese and the parsley is going to be to your discretion how much you want it and everything. And then at last, the angel hair pasta, just a half a box is all you're going to need. And you'll cook the angel hair pasta like it's directed on the box. And then you're going to brown the Italian hot sausage and get it, you know, pretty well browned and everything. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but it needs to be browned quite a bit. Okay, so as soon as I get through cooking the pasta and doing the Italian sausage, then I will be right back. Okay, guys, the pasta's done. I've got it in a great big bowl here because we're going to be mixing all this stuff together. So the sausage, this is about how brown you need to get it. So it's pretty well done and everything. So you just put that in there. Take your whole jar of marinara or spaghetti sauce, either one you choose to use. And then you're going to be mixing it up just like you're having spaghetti. Okay, and just mix it up the best you can and make sure that all that marinara sauce is going on them noodles, everything. And the meat is mixed in good because you don't want to get like a big old blob of noodles without the taste of that sausage in there. And the sausage is going to make this really good. Now you can use hamburger meat or you can use anything else that you like on the pizza. There's times where I put pineapple in it, and that's pretty good too. But you know, you could just use your imagination or whatever you like. All right, now that's all done. Now I'm going to take the parsley and just sprinkle it on there. And mainly, this is mainly for the appearance of it. Okay. Just mix that up a little bit here. All right. See how that sauce just kind of soaks into those noodles? All right. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to start layering the pizza. Okay. You're going to put the pizza on there. Not the pizza, the spaghetti on the pizza crust. And just kind of, you know, spread it around and stuff where it gets even. Oops, one trying to get away from us here. I can't get it. There we go. All right. All right, I'm going to put just a little bit more. Now get it. And you see why I like the lip pizza crust, because it kind of holds it in. Okay, now I'm going to take the pepperoni and I'm just going to make like a little round thing on it, or however you want to call it. And if you don't like pepperoni, you don't have to use pepperoni. But to us, it tastes pretty good with the pepperoni and the sausage. All right. And then I'm just going to put a few on the middle. And it's just kind of like just layer it in there like that. All right, now I'm going to take the olives. I'm just going to sprinkle them around. And you don't have to use the olives. And that's my oven preheating. And while we're doing this, you should preheat your oven to 350. And you're going to cook this for about 25 minutes. And then you're going to take it out, and then you're going to add some more cheese to it. All right. I just mainly like using my hands, but we're putting the green chili peppers on here. Okay. And you see how I'm doing it. It's just kind of like throwing it on there. Okay, now the red roasted peppers. And what I'm going to do, instead of cutting them up, I'm just going to kind of tear them, because we don't care if they're, you know, even or anything like that. So anyway, and this is optional too. If you don't like peppers, then you don't have to do that. Or you could use the banana peppers. I've used those before and they tasted pretty good too. Okay. So see, what you're doing is making a masterpiece here. All right, now you're going to take the cheese and just, now this is all three of those cheese that I had out on the counter, and I just kind of mixed them up. And this is what you do. You just layer it on top. It's kind of like the glue for everything else that's in here. And you're just going to kind of squash it down there a little bit. And if you only have one kind of cheese, you can just use one kind, but it really does make a difference when you're using a couple different kinds. All right, you see the concept here? All right, and just kind of pat it down. All right, now I'm fixing to put the rest of the spaghetti noodles and sausage. This is where it gets kind of fun, because you're just repeating yourself on the first step. And of course, it's going to try to escape here off the pizza. But just take your hands and just kind of squish it down. That's the reason why I have a towel right here to use. All right, let me get the rest of that yummy sausage in there. Now, in a lot of my recipes, a lot of things that I cook, I use my hands a lot. So make sure you wash your hands if you use your hands. All right, I'm going to set that aside. Wipe my hands here. Okay, and then we're just going to repeat. Now this time, I'm putting all of the rest of the pepperoni on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and layer it like I did before. And then if there's more left, then I am going to just throw it on there. So it's going to be, if you like pepperoni pizza, then you can use more than just one pack, but that's about all we use, because, well, for one thing, it's got that sausage in it, so that's going to give it a good flavor. And just see how I'm doing it on the side. Just do it wherever you can. Just make sure the top has enough, and then, like I said, the rest of it, just throw it on there. All right, now I'm going to squish it down just a little bit. Then I'm going to add the rest of the olives. I'm just going to throw them on there on top. Okay. Now this time I'm just going to have them like in the center because they're going to fall if you don't. And whenever you cut it, it's going to spread a little bit too. All right. So the center with the peppers, and then the rest of the roasted bell peppers. And I just can't wait for y'all to try this and see how good it is. Okay, and then I'm going to put some more parsley. Okay, now here comes the last step. Well, almost the last. I'm going to put some more on it. All right. Okay, now as you noticed, I have a little bit of cheese left. Well, there's a reason for that. Okay, so as soon as we get all this cooked in the oven for 25 minutes on 350, I'll be right back. Okay, here it is in the oven. Now, this has been cooking for about 15 minutes. Okay, and I'm taking a big spatula and squishing it down. See how good it looks already. But anyway, you just squish it down. And you see how, like the cheese right here acts like the glue to everything. So you squish it down almost flat, well, as flat as you can get it. And as soon as I get everything else cooked on it, the rest of the minutes, I will be right back. Okay, as you see, it's been cooking for about 25 minutes. I took it out of the oven, and the rest of the cheese that was in the bowl, I'm just spreading around on the outer side of it. Then I'm going to put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to cut it and let you see what it looks like. Okay, it has cooked for the 25 minutes, and then whenever I put the cheese back on it, I cooked it for another 5 minutes. So it is out of the oven and it is ready to go. I am so excited about seeing what it's going to look like. Now, sometimes you might have to use a knife that's a bread cutter with it, especially since it's this thick. And also, just remember that this is not a pizza you eat with your hands. This is a pizza that you eat with a fork. And this is plenty enough for a family of 4. This will definitely fill you up. All right, let me see if I got it cut good. Nope, still need to cut it some more. And this is a good thing that you could fix like for a party or something like that, or if you're having guests, or, you know, pool party, whatever. I know it's kind of hot outside right now using the oven, but it's worth it. All right, now look at that. Look at all the layers of the spaghetti, everything. Look at that. All right. Now you take a fork and just dig in, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and please hit that like button and the subscribe button with the little bell so you'll be notified every time that I make a video. And please share, share, share. I appreciate it, and until next time, be blessed and be safe. Thank you.